Would you like to be on camera and answer a few questions? You would? So it's about, he's going to ask you questions about how you like it here, and what else would you ask?
Actually, I've never heard of Big Y before.
Before you started coming here?
Right.
Hello, I'm Colin Demore. I'm part of the third generation family member at Big Y, and we're here today to show you the Uxbridge Big Y, one of our newest stores, part of our expansion to the eastern part of Massachusetts. Big Y was started in 1936 in a small market in Chicopee, Massachusetts, when my great uncle purchased a small store on his bread route and invited his younger brother, my grandfather Jerry, to go into business with him, and they opened the Y Cash Market. In 2025, we opened markets in Uxbridge.
I'm John Menard, the store director.
And in Westboro, Massachusetts.
This one's brand new. We opened in, well, it'll be a year in August.
One of the things that I think is really unique about Big Y is we're your local market. And even though we've grown over the last 90 years, and even though we're serving 77 different communities, we really take a look at each individual store as its own entity. And we partner with over 500 local vendors, and that means something a little bit different for each town that we're in. And so as we open these new stores, we really do our best to get out into the communities that we serve and to find what are those local products that resonate with those individuals in that community.
Like over there's a whole thing of local vendor stuff. It's more seeing, oh, this is local. I've never heard of this.
So we have Crescent Ridge, we have chocolate milk, but we also have the coffee milk, which everyone loves and enjoys.
But that's really something that I think is unique about Big Y is our local presence and what we bring to each community.
This whole line is local, and we do very well with that. This is a good local gentleman that has all the dog items here. Sells really well.
I own the Craft Butcher Bones, which is a local small company out of North Attleboro, Mass. We make 100% natural pet treats. Big Y was our first approach, and we started in one store, and from that point on, we grew. We're in 28 stores now.
We sold it so well in Walpole that it just kept on growing, and he comes out and fills this thing every week.
I think the biggest thing that sets Big Y apart from our other competitors, and we recognize that here in Massachusetts and Connecticut, there are a lot of options where people can choose to spend their supermarket dollars.
Typically, so around here, we have Wegmans, we have Stop and Shop, we have Price Chopper.
Basically 5 houses away from Uxbridge. So to get to Stop and Shop and to get to here, it's the same distance.
They're more about just selling the food and getting it out the door. And I feel like we're more about customer service and really interacting with the customers, and I think they're starting to feel that.
Our people really are our secret sauce.
And the people here are really friendly.
We've been recognized by several different national recognitions for being a best in state employer.
They do treat you very close to like a family member.
We invest a lot in our folks. We want you to feel comfortable that you can go approach the butcher and ask him for a recommendation or ask him for how to prepare a roast.
Yes, I get a lot about returning customers. They like, I cut some thick steaks for them on the butcher shop.
We want you to feel like you have that relationship with the produce specialists and that you can go, ask what's the best pick of the season or where the local produce is coming from.
Already, this store has only been here not even a full year yet, and I know names, I recognize faces. We have a few couples that come in at least 3 times a week.
So I have a regular that comes in every Saturday, gets 2 prime ribeyes. So it's a good following we got here.
Obviously, we're here today celebrating Uxbridge, our latest store, and celebrating our 90th anniversary. But we don't think that the work is done. The supermarket business continues to evolve, our customers continue to evolve, and our job really is to meet those needs of those customers and meet those evolving expectations.
If people come in and see the different options and see like if you go over there to the meat section, you can see foods that you can't get at Stop and Shop.
It takes a while to get your name out there, but I think they're recognizing that.
Certainly my grandfather and great uncle could have never imagined that this is what a supermarket in 2026 would look like. And it's hard to predict exactly what that market of the future will look like. But we believe that by sticking with it and by listening to our customers and listening to our grassroots employees, that we'll be able to continue to evolve and stay ahead and grow.
I think it'll break through easily. I think the more options and the better quality of the food is definitely gonna make them be able to break through. This is my place.
It's a good shopping experience.
All right, am I done?